Wanted to name his Tarkov character. I can't read that because we're in the first 8 seconds of the YouTube video macros. I'm 3, 2, 1. Corey wanted to name his Tarkov character PISS, but they wouldn't let him. Why did he want to name his Tarkov character Piss, though? There's some great Tarkov names. Piss is not one of them. Is it Justin's Tarkov name is like Divorced Warrior or something like that? That's an incredible name for a Tarkov character. It's something along those lines. Anyway. He was horny prop whore. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, man. All right, hold on. What are we doing here? Do we have any research? According to my research, we have no research. We have a lot of green humphead parrotfish sushi. Honestly, I think we should make the highest quality sushi possible because I just can't handle the amount of orders that we had yesterday. So I think if we can enhance it, we should enhance it. And I think we should serve some like high quality stuff. 2 of those seems reasonable. So that's 6 customers. Let's enhance this. This will be another 2. Okay, whoops. It's another 2. Takes us to 8 customers. Dude, this cuttlefish is gonna go. Can we upgrade it again? We can't. Upgrade the Barracuda. Listen, I'm a simple man. We've upgraded our Barracuda sushi, but now I can't actually serve it because I used my last Barracuda does anyone see how messed up this is? How could I use my last Barracuda to upgrade Barracuda sushi and then I don't have any Barracuda left that make sushi with? They get 100 yum from this? Dude, I think this is too much. With no staff, this is too much. Please delete the cuttlefish. We'll serve it tomorrow. I know it won't be like totally fresh, but let's clear out some old inventory. Life goes on. And then we haven't unlocked staff yet. We probably got to get to 20 followers. When you delete it, it throws it in the garbage. F. Whatever. I'm not worried about min-maxing Dave the Diver. It's okay. I'm worried about pouring perfect tea. I would say that's as good as it gets there. Okay, you want some tea? I'm running. I am running. I am giving you your tea. Someone in chat keeps asking about whether you're going to check your business inbox. Yeah, I know. I just... It's okay. No disrespect. Maybe you sent an actual... business request to the business inbox, but I did audit your chat message earlier, and at first you were like, the first 20 messages were like, NL wake up, NL you're in a coma, NL wake up, you're in a coma, and then like the next message is like, I send you a business email like a long time ago, are you ever gonna check it? I don't know what you want me to tell you there that you can't read from between the lines. I don't know. I'm sorry, maybe it's genuine, but this is why I outsource the business email inbox. Is so that I don't have to be the bearer of bad news, you know? Do get it twisted. I will read it, and whatever it is, I will say yes to it, guaranteed. You got none wasabi. You're absolutely right. We'll get more wasabi tomorrow. There we go. None wasabi, left beef. The honest answer, like here, I mean, this is probably not what you want to hear. 4.5? Why? I thought we did really well. But either way, like, David checks the business inbox like every day, or at least every other day. But like, he only brings me the stuff that he thinks I'm gonna be into, and even then, I say no to like 80% of it. So like, there's like a filter to a filter to a filter. We say thank you to David. Thank you, David. Who's David? It doesn't matter. You don't need to know him. Not everybody in my life exists as a side character to then be memed into an arc to be part of the narrative bend of the stream, okay? He's just a guy. Sometimes he's in chat. Maybe it's David Schwimmer. Maybe it isn't. I think I broke the game by being too good. I'm making too much money. I'm upgrading like every day. Your agent is David Schwimmer? Yeah. Is that okay? I have $11 left. You gotta spend money to make money, though. Who's David Schwimmer's agent? Matthew Perry? Okay, today we're getting the shark. I promise you this. Poison harpoon tip. Sure, why not? Do you think Ross from Friends ever got Schwimmer's ear? I think he was born with Schwimmer's ear, quite frankly. I can't. It's not a joke. It's just his last name. Remember when he was trying to be a serious actor for a bit? What's your problem with David Schwimmer? Like, God, I think he seems like a... I mean, I'm not going to say he seems like a nice guy, because how do I know? But, like, I've never had a problem with him. I've never had a reason to believe that, like, you know, I should be rooting for his, like, failure. Hey, hey, hey! Okay. Lord, forgive me. I'm about to go back to the old me. Oh, I gotcha. Favorite friend from Friends? I mean, keep in mind that, like, I watched Friends when I was, like, literally, you know, from the age of, like, 5 till 13 or something like that. I was a Chandler head, personally. I'm a little embarrassed about it now. But, yeah, I thought Chandler was... I related to him the most out of all the Friends. Chandler and Ross, for sure. Joey, I did not respect. I was like Tommy Lee Jones working with Jim Carrey on Batman Forever. I could not sanction his buffoonery. What about Monica? Always found Monica kind of annoying. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha! Monica! I like that episode. The one where Ja Rule guest stars as... Ooh, go to sleep? Ja Rule guest stars as Jennifer Aniston's friend from college. And when he sees her, he goes, Monica! Bro, he's chasing me? He's chasing me? He's not chasing me. He's running away. Big mistake. Bro, I did not say a negative thing about women. I said a negative thing about Monica Geller. Help me. Help me. Who is a sous chef in the show? Oh, I'm putting them to sleep. Name a woman who doesn't annoy you. Okay. Malala Yousafzai. Based. Silver Bowl! Stop inking me. I'm a friend of the fish. Where the hell is my shark? Do you think Malala's ever played Among Us? I'm trying to think. How old would Malala be? She was like 14 in 2012? I don't know. The math's kind of impossible. I wouldn't be surprised if she'd played Among Us. Let's put it that way. Ooh, a long-distance underwater scooter. How about that? Do you think that it's possible this long-distance underwater scooter... Whoops, I used my oxygen. Could carry us to the damn shark? Holy shit, I'm old. I mean, you're not old just because you, like, remember things that happened 10 years ago. Like, that's... You can still be young and remember stuff that happened 10 years ago. But I did have a moment. I was listening to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band while I was playing with my daughter. Why was I listening to it? Well, because, like, I'd been on baby duty for, like, 100 consecutive days. So I needed some music in the background so I didn't go crazy. Either way, I was like, man, I might be creating, like, a love for this album in my child. By the time she's old enough to express that, like, let's say, you know, she's 20. And she goes to college and she's like, hey, check out this album my dad used to listen to when I was a baby. This shit is gonna be like almost 100 years old. That'd be like me listening to some shit that came out in like 1920. That'd be like me pulling up to college and being like, oh, have you guys heard this new bop? Camptown Races, sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Camptown Races, 10 miles long, all the doo-da day. But music got a lot better from like 1920 until 1999, December 31st. Then for some reason, like, I haven't changed. I think the industry's changed. It's gotten a lot worse, like, since then. Since I stopped actively listening to music, music's gotten a lot worse, which is crazy. So true. So true. Wrong, but I know you're doing a bit, so +2. Me, the most normal comedy enjoyer. If the comedian was being serious, I wouldn't agree, but I know he's telling a joke, so I acknowledge it's funny. Small net gun. Capture 7 fish at the same time. Where's the shark? Did we just fail the shark quest? Like it doesn't exist? You complain about the game drought. Why you gotta play new games? Bro, what are you even talking about? This is you're bringing up some shit from last year? What are you... I haven't talked about the game drought a single time today. We're 3 hours into the stream. Where's this coming from? I can't. You prefer a good hot dog or a good corn dog? Now that's a question. I would say it's not even close. I definitely prefer a good hot dog. I'm not anti-corn dog, but I'm not... Excuse me? PPL? I'm not that into the corn dog renaissance. We don't even need this O2. Famous last words. We should get out of here, though. Korean corn dog slab. I mean, I've had them. They're good. Don't get me... Hold on, I got an old dinosaur skull. Like I'm Nicolas Cage trying to hide assets from the IRS. We should discard some stuff so we can pick up this dinosaur skull, dude. Like, we don't need... We don't need this right here. Get out of here. Hey, he paid his debts. I'm not trying to insult the guy, okay? Go ahead. Oh, we got so much fish. Dump this. Dump this. See if we can fit this now. Kelp. Kelp! I need somebody. Anyway, yes, I have had Korean corn dogs. I'm still just, I don't know. I'm not that into them. Because I feel like I know this is going to be taken out of context. I don't think I've ever had a corn dog where the wiener was good. Like, the breading can be tasty, but usually, like, the hot dog itself on the inside is just like, you know, like pink mechanically separated meat. Like, there's nothing gourmet about it, which is fine. Not everything has to be haute cuisine. I'm crazy at completing quests. But, you know, if I'm eating a corn dog and the principal benefit of the corn dog is that, like, there's a bunch of crinkle-cut French fries surrounding a bad hot dog, I'd rather just eat the crinkle-cut French fries, I think. Make your own corn dog with fresh batter. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that. No. I'm picking my battles, and that's a battle I am abstaining from. Let's go, dude. Why are you dunking on them? I'm not dunking on corn dogs. I'm merely sharing my opinion that I feel like I would much rather have a good hot dog than a good corn dog. Simply expressing my own opinion in a sober mindset. We should be able to deploy a drone with this. You look pretty exhausted. Well, I was down there for like an hour and a half. It'll take a bit of time to repair the drone and deploy it. Please wait a while. It should be done by tomorrow morning. Here's 5 soy sauce. We were down there for 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, now it's the afternoon. I can go back down again. Please, for the love of God, can I get the shark? I need to get this shark. Why do we have $511? Didn't we just spend to the cap? This is amazing. Dude, do it. Give me more air. Oh, for the quest. Also, I gotta open Cooksta because we just hit silver. Would you like to go to sushi restaurant and proceed with getting rated on Cooksta? Okay, sure. Oh yeah, this is a 2-star. Certified. Silver acquired. We can make eel curry. I'm gonna be honest, that sounds absolutely disgusting. I'm not sure if it's as disgusting as a striped red mullet tangle roll, though. But look at this. More wasabi, Max. Another serving staff. Yes. Eel curry sounds great. I really like Japanese curry. I'm not totally sure about the eel side of it, honestly. I like eel, but the thing, like eel itself, I think tastes kind of gross. But cooked eel with the classic unagi sauce, now we're talking. Let me go to iDiver. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Take me out of here. Why does it have to be Japanese curry? Because that's what it was on the menu. What a silly question. Oh, sorry, Dan got ignored. What was Dan's question here? Oh, wait. Pause champ? Dude, by the way, every channel that doesn't have pause champ enabled needs to enable pause champ. It's like the most used emote. I love using pause champ. Chibli has it. Chibli has the Pepe version. Jake S is pretty good too. Okay, today we're killing the shark. Why don't you have Keck W enabled? I probably should. Especially considering I type it in everybody else's chat. 2 hours down, tutorial's done. What's the POG rating? The POG rating is high. I would certainly recommend playing it. It's very easy to pick up. I would personally, for just my 2 cents for you, you could absolutely mash the spacebar through all of the dialogue to get to the mechanics-based gameplay if you desired. Watch this. But the loop itself, it's got some great stuff. I've been poisoned. So I'm not sweating. What are you talking about? Right. The shark, of course, the shark. Ooh, haha, groan hammer. 1 second. I hate you. I need to find some oxygen. I did not prioritize well today. That's not oxygen. We find some oxygen, we're right back in this. I'm not sweating it. 43 air. I got the utmost confidence. It's not like we have any loot anyway. If we die, who cares? Is it procedural or static? It is procedural. The dungeon is different every time, supposedly. I personally guarantee we will encounter an oxygen barrel boxing gloves. He's getting it twisted. Am I twisted? Am I? Trigger bomb trap. Okay. Where was this huge sawfish? Hello, huge sawfish. You stinky sawfish. Oh, come here. Oh, that's brutal. Do it again. Hey, you sticky sawfish. Come this way. You will never get this. You will never get this. Irritate him. Oh, he's one-tapped. He's one-tapped. Get smoked. You suck. You suck. You're gonna be delicious. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Rank 9. Owned. You stink. You suck. I'm the best. Oxygen, please. I would accept an escape portal at this point. Okay, we got one. Now I would not accept it. Now I need to see some oxygen. Okay, apparently the shark is on the right. So I don't think we're gonna get to him today. Just calling it like I sees it. I can't carry him? What does that mean? I can't carry him. Oh, because maybe he was coming back to life? Oxygen? Just a little bit more loot. Flame harpoon. How about that? Chad, this is like honestly not even a problem. We still have 29 oxygen left. What is that? I'm going to assume you breathe 1 per second. That's 30 seconds of greatness down here. Look at that. We researched the red starfish. Were it not for you, I never would have gotten that. Were it not for you, I wouldn't have gotten my red angel of war. Penetrates targets with a laser sight. Get smoked. Dead. Thank you. The greed. The greed. You got nothing to worry. I might even test out my boxing gloves real quick. Look, we're totally fine. You know, like, this is just me being honest with you. I don't want you to get, like, a complex about this. You know, like, at any given moment, you're, like, 1 breath away from death, right? Like, right now, you're on 10 oxygen. You desperately need another breath or you're gonna die. That's life. You're on the oxygen treadmill. What would happen if the Earth ran out of oxygen? Like, obviously it would be bad. But, like, how bad would it be? Everyone would die within minutes? What if you had, like, an oxygen tank? What if you owned a scuba supply store? Would you be king of the world? Yo, can you give your thoughts on the Peloton just workout forehead option? The Peloton does have a, it has a just ride button, which is really funny. Dan, did I ever tell you that I was talking, my dad has the Peloton app. He doesn't have the bike. I was talking to him about riding the bike, and he was like, yeah, I take classes like 2 to 3 times a week, but I never listen to the coach. I just put the resistance on like whatever feels right and pedal at exactly the same rhythm for 30 minutes straight. Man is psychotic. Literally, if you've never taken a Peloton class, the coaches go like, all right, for this next song, you're going to pick up the speed of your legs. We're going to take your resistance down 40 to 45, resistance 90 to 100. My dad's sitting there, 52 resistance, just pumping out 80 cadence the whole time. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Let's do some research. It's based? I mean, I don't know, it's funny. I don't know if I say it's based. I told him, I was like, you got to start following the coaches, because it honestly is going to be better, because your legs probably get tired of running the same resistance, same cadence. You get you'll slow down with higher resistance, you'll work different muscles, you'll speed up lower resistance, you work different muscles. Like, I honestly think I blew his mind when I told him like his workouts will be better as a result of actually listening to the coaches, but hold on, I'm researching. It's not muscle confusion. It's just like, you know, when you're in the saddle, your quads take a beating. Then you get out of the saddle and your ass tightens up. God, I wish that was me. I need to hire staff. Why are you not letting me hire staff yet? I deserve it. I got to silver. Long nose saw shark sushi. Yes. Enhance. Enhance once more. Holy cow, $56 for this sushi. Better be the best California roll I've ever had. Dusky grouper? I don't want to eat anything described as dusky, I think, but someone does. How did D-Skin December work for you? It's pretty good, thanks for asking. Obviously, the holidays kind of, you know, threw a couple of monkey wrenches into things. But I started December around 184 pounds. I finished at 176 pounds. And I mean, obviously, that's not sustainable, because then I would look like Iggy Pop after like 2 more months. But I'm telling you, here's my secret. Apples. Just eat a lot of apples. I ate Pink Ladies. I ate Fuji's. I ate some Gala. Against my will! Against my will! I ate some Gala. I should not be upgrading any more fish. Our menu is derelict. Like Derek does to his own balls. Apple gotta be top 10 worst fruit? Nah. Food with a high taste score will increase customer satisfaction. Never stop learning. Good to know. This might be a different take than I had previously, but like, even if you think apples are like bad, they beat the pants off a pear, man. Like, I'm probably I'm in the top quartile of pear enjoyers. But like, even then, whatever. Just let me go! They're gonna get upset! Even then, like, I gotta acknowledge the folly of pears. Like, 1 in 5 pears is actually, like, pleasant to eat. They have like an avocado-esque window when they're actually edible. Most of them are too woody. If you get one that's too soft, that's a miracle. Like, it gets a lot worse than that. Holy cow, he is chopping. The food's coming out too slowly. I'm literally just a guy. This is not possible to do this today. Asian pears, though? Yeah, Asian pears are great, but by the way, 1 person in chat represents everybody. You're no longer allowed to do takes about economics if you eat Asian pears, because like each one of them is like $4. Where's this going? Nobody even wants this. Where the hell are you buying them? Where they're selling them. Oh, yeah, I'm right here! That's not a great day. But still our best sales, though. The tougher the pear, the more delicious it is. Honestly, just a crazy take. Like, at some point, you're basically just eating wood. Honestly, the ideal pear is one that is like a little mushy, but still has flavor. Okay, we've got bombs. We repaired the drone. The Cobra shop is officially open. Click the sell tab. See ya. NL, I babysitted my 1-month-old niece. I am going to get a vasectomy immediately. I mean, brother, welcome to the show. Like, 1 month is like, they don't do anything. So, like, if you're tapping out after babysitting a 1-month-old, you are making the right decision, quite frankly. Because I remember thinking back to, like, when my baby was 1 month old, and I was like, oh, man, this is, like, so much work. Literally, I was just putting her, like, in her rocker and rocking it with my foot while I played Rocket League. And then after like 3 hours, I'll be like, my ankle's kind of tired. I'd say right around, whenever they start to really walk, that's when it gets crazy. Because you're basically like a prison warden. Like my daughter's 2 and a bit right now. She's like 2.33 years old. And there's like, I don't think it's as hard as it was when she had just started to walk. Because I can talk to her, I can reason with her. She goes crazy sometimes. Like sometimes when she's like in a store And she's like, no, I don't want to hold your hand. I'm like, you got to hold my hand. We're like, you know, we need to walk together. She'll just like lay down on the tile in Canadian Tire. But I'm like so inoculated because it happens all the time that I'm just like, I'm just going to let her lay down here for like 20 seconds. And then after like 20 seconds with no reaction, she just gets up and holds my hand. Anyway, I still think 2.5 is like, it's not as hard as it used to be. Because like, when the physical skills develop, but the language skills are not there yet, it's like, you're basically just trying to make sure they don't kill themselves multiple times every day. No, don't throw yourself over the railing of the stairs. Don't stick your head between the railing. Don't try to put your finger into this electrical outlet. Don't crawl under the dining room table and then stand up super fast and smash your head on the stone. Don't, you know... Yeah, I know you want to climb up on the bar stool by yourself, but you're going to fall over. I know you want to jump like up and down on like the corner of the bed, but can you just move to the middle, please? Anyway. Stone dining table? Bro, I live in Minecraft, okay? Today we're killing the shark. We have to swim to the right. Just the shark. But now it's actually like rewarding, for sure. Like, being a parent of like a 1.5-year-old is a fairly thankless job. That's why you gotta like thank each other. But then once your kid can actually say like, you know, Daddy, I love you, then you're like, it's all worth it. I still need a little me time, but it's all worth it. And now, honestly, I really appreciate hanging out with my nieces because they're like 7 and 12 now, and they're literally just people. So they do like, you know, hey, I don't have the right gloves. They'll start talking to me about like, you know, some stuff that makes absolutely no sense at all, but at least they're carrying the conversation. All I have to do is go like, oh, really? Whoa, that's cool. Hey, what's 6th grade like these days? And then, like, you can ask, I don't know if you know this, maybe you haven't talked to too many kids recently. You can ask a kid, like, the dumbest fucking question of all time, and they'll give you an earnest answer. It's a beautiful thing. Like, you could just ask a kid, like, hey, what's your... Oh, no, I didn't like the way that made me feel. Example? Well, like, listen, this is just... I'm concocting one from my head, but I feel like when I was talking to my nieces, you could just ask them ridiculous questions. You could be like, you know, hey, what's school like? And they could just go off for, like, 10 minutes. And you just go, whoa, really? And then, they, like... I don't know if people realize that this is why older people always talk about the way things were back in their day. It's not nostalgia, it's just relating. See, because if you're the same age, what you don't realize is you are saying all the time what things are like back in your day, but it's just that today is your day. So when I'm talking to my 12-year-old niece about what middle school is like, and she says something about middle school, and I'm like, well, back in my day, we didn't learn calculus until the 11th grade. People would be like, wow, that's what a boomer would say. What do you want me to say? Goo goo gaga, hit the gritty? Like, that's not, I can't relate to it. I gotta relate through the lens of the past, because that's when I lived that shit. Miso! When in doubt, hit the gritty. I've never hit the gritty, but I would say, like, never say never. There might be a time where I decide it's worth it. Go back to middle school? Bro, honestly, if you sent me back to middle school, I would be valedictorian easily. Don't get me wrong, having been to middle school, like, you know, there's a lot of smart kids in middle school, but their priorities are all messed up. Kids will literally have, like, infinite time, and they'll be like, I didn't want to do my homework. Why? I don't know. My ass would be, like, getting home, piece of junk. And doing my homework immediately. As soon as I stepped foot in the door, I would do that homework immediately. I would proofread it. I would make sure it's 100%. Now, I would be a nerd, absolutely. I would absolutely crush middle school right now. It's not even close. Honestly, goated life hack. Do your homework as soon as you get home. I even did it when I was in night school. Now, mind you, I had literally one class, so I'm not trying to say, like, it was that hard. Thanks, that would have been useful 15 years ago. Well, you know. But, like, here's the thing, you gotta do it anyway. Why not do it in, like, the most stress-free way possible, which is, like, you know, knocking it out immediately so that you can just enjoy the rest of your night instead of... I don't want this piece of junk. Instead of like, oh, I'll do it in 2 hours. Oh, no, actually, like, wait till I hit level 99 Agi in OSRS first. Like... Easy to say when you're not drained from school? Bro, we're talking about kids in like the 6th grade. What do you mean drained from school? You get 2 recesses a day and a lunch break, and you just sit in the chair while somebody else like talks at you the whole time. Like, what do you mean drained? You're 12 years old. You're sleeping like 11 hours a night. How drained could you be? Introverts don't exist? What are you talking about? I would describe that as a bad faith take. All that running around was exhausting? Bro, that's why you get to eat the world's worst sandwich for lunch. Literally 2 pieces of Wonder Bread with a single slice of salami in the middle. It's a 90-calorie sandwich with 3,000% of your daily allotment of sodium in it. One day you'll kill the shark? Bro, I just killed the shark. I killed the shark. Look, biggest fish, white tip reef shark. Will he ever kill the shark? I killed the shark. It was but mere moments ago. Okay, if you are living in South Korea and you're a middle school student, first off, you're not watching the stream because you're like in school 18 hours a day right now. But yes, that's a very different story for sure. The kids in 6th grade, when I taught English in South Korea, they were learning like the same math that I learned in my first year of like university calculus. Nerds. Yeah, so true. So true. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna go to the rock pile if you don't mind. Being a kid was easy in hindsight, but I was stressed out at the time. I think that's fair. And that's like basically the reason for my worldview. That we should give kids jobs. Like we should have life structured in such a way that it works in reverse. It should start really hard. Like child physical labor. And like dangerous stuff too. Like Alaskan crab fishing and like going into the coal mines and stuff. And then, maybe when you're like 12, then you can have like a 9-to-5 office job. And then when you're like 25, you're like CEO. And then at 30, you go to the MBA. And then at 40, you go to school because your ass would like appreciate school. You'd be like, oh my God, I'm learning so much. And then, I don't know, starting at like age 60, you get to be like a baby again. Like you don't, like even when I'm 60, I don't know if I'm just built this way. I don't really want to poop my pants and have someone change my diaper. But someone like, you know, prepare like literally every like meal for me and handle my every will. Sure, that sounds nice. 60, you become a streamer. +2, +2. Would you send your kid to the mines? I would, if I had to send them to a mine, I would prefer for it to be like one of the ones that's not bad. Like not asbestos or something like that. Maybe like... I feel like the salt mines can't be that bad, right? By comparison. Hold on, I gotta step back here. I'm stepping away from the bomb to breathe in. Whose kids would you send to the dangerous mines? I don't know, someone else's. I hadn't really thought that far. Honestly, it's not my problem. Now, if you'll allow me. Go to new region. Okay. POV, you're me? Wow, this place is wow. It appears to be some kind of Sea People record chamber. What's the other one? Okay, I gotta... The other one is more like... And then this one is... Look at that mural back there. No human could have painted that so deep underwater. Maybe these are some ancient civilization that sank from seismic activity? A good point, but that style of painting and architecture can't be seen anywhere above ground. Please first investigate this place. Dunk, dunk, da dunk, dunk. Dunky dunk, a dunk, dunk. This can't be a natural pillar. Yeah, no, I would agree. We need to investigate 3 separate things. Can you skip this part? Dan, just relax, okay? Just settle in here. Didn't you play Tarkov today? You want to skip anything? How about the part of Tarkov where you have to go to the wiki to figure out what kind of bullets you put in your gun that you just looted? You can't just buy pistol bullets. It's like, oh, this guy wishes that it was, yeah, because in real life you could put ACP bullets into your 9mm Glock. Okay, sure. Yeah, why don't you try that in real life? Let me guess, you call the clip a magazine? Guys, he called the clip a magazine. Oh! Guys, the journalist thought that AR stands for assault rifle. It completely undermines the news report they just released. Condolences, my condolences, but how am I supposed to take this journalism seriously if they don't know that AR doesn't stand for assault rifle? Hold on, I gotta take a photo of this sunfish. He's crazy. I'm crazy at taking photos. This game has everything. He called Hades DAE. I defended Dan. Not because I agree with his take on Hades. I actually think that it's insane. I think he's missing out on one of the consensus top 3 or top 5 roguelites of all time for no reason. It might even, for a lot of people, it would probably be the best of all of them. That being said, my analogy was, I said in the Discord, Hades is to Dan what Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain 2 are to me. Which for some reason, like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I understand that I should be enjoying this game. And I understand that tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people do, but when I'm playing it myself, I'm like, I'm just exhausted. Just bored and exhausted. Level 2 triple axle. What is this? Elvis Stoico at the 98 Nagano Olympics? What was his take? Well, I didn't watch, so I'm not gonna give you secondhand news. Okay? I can't. Why can't I pick him up? Really? He's too big? Well, chop him up then. What does that mean? Okay, I need like, I need the submersible. You piece of junk. I'm not hitting him out of malice, okay? I'm gonna kill him. Do you see that lethal? I knew he was one-tapped. Giant trevally meat. I'm killing him because people are gonna want to pay a lot of money to eat his flesh, okay? And if that makes me like a bad guy, then just call me Billie Eilish. Do you think that people should have to have a license to drive cars? I ask myself this a lot. Because I think it's one of society's great unsolvable questions. I'm going to say, I go back and forth on it all the time. I'm going to say no. Because here's the thing. I think if you just if people didn't have driver's licenses, it would probably be horrific. People would be getting into accidents like nonstop. You know, they wouldn't be undergoing the proper level of training in order to operate a machine like this. But I also feel like it would sort itself out in like maybe like 2 years. And then everything would start running smoothly. So true. So false. So false. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things I think we could let the free market decide for us, and we could cut a lot of bureaucracy. It's an elite enemy. What was that? He's gone Morpheus mode? Like, for example, underage drinking, okay? Why do we have drinking age minimum, or I guess it's a minimum, yeah. Why do we have drinking age minimums? We should just say forget that, and instead just let it ride. Ooh, cutie, cutie. Is that his blood or my blood? And then sure, like a bunch of people would probably suffer like catastrophic like brain injuries or whatever, but then they took personal responsibility. Those primary school students took personal responsibility. I disagree with this opinion. Okay, me too. I was just trying it on for size. What's next? A license to make toast in my own damn toaster? Hey, you there. I heard an explosion in the sea. Do you know what's going on? We are Sea Blue. We are an organization that tracks down people who pollute the beautiful sea and reports them. I've had reports of someone who's been engaging in mindless destruction of environment in these parts. I don't know if it was you, but you better be aware of this. Whoever harms the great sea will have to contend with Sea Blue. And me, John Watson. Now there, be ever grateful to the sea and never lose your love for it. I'll be leaving for now. We're watching you. Parallax? Yeah, in general, I think a driver's license is pretty positive for society. Because you know I love cars so much. I think we should do one more day and then play some Switch golf. How does that sound? Like do the evening report here. I'm gonna guess the answer for like 90% of people is no. But did you see the video from Vancouver New Year's Eve where someone was shooting fireworks off their balcony, but then they accidentally, well, let's just put it this way, an accident happened. Either they dropped the firework or they had it misaligned, so then it shot the firework inside of their apartment, and it looked like in Home Alone 2 when Marv gets electrocuted. Like their whole apartment was just going and like smoke pouring out from it. Anyway, it is a great video because they're like, it's like 2, 1, Happy New Year. It's from like 3 years ago. No, it was from like 3 days ago. It's easy to get it confused, but you're wrong by a factor of 365. They did not die. You can read the news. It's on our Vancouver. The fire department came, and then the people wouldn't open the door. So then they had to call the police, and then the police forced them to open the door. I accidentally shot a firework backwards on the 4th floor of my apartment complex in 2014. That was so embarrassing. Bro, why are you shooting fireworks off your 4th floor balcony in a... So this is why my damn insurance payments are so high. I hate fireworks. So fireworks have been like illegal in the city proper, unless you're like a mining company that holds a convention at the convention center and thus gives the city a lot of money. And this year at New Year's Eve, I saw a lot of people online complaining about it. No fun city. New Year's isn't fun unless at exactly midnight they go. I was having a great time. First off, I was in bed at like 9:45 to begin with. But the fact that like just regular citizens can't just shoot explosives off in the sky, I was living stress-free. I was having a great time. I could spin you a bunch of yarns about how like, oh, it's really bad for people with PTSD from, tours of duty. Oh, it's so bad for dogs. Those things support my position. But that's not the reason I have them. The reason I have this opinion is just because I find fireworks fucking annoying. So the fact that they're illegal in the city, I think is fantastic. I'm very for it. Just watch the video. That's funny as hell. The whole apartment just lights up and all the windows are flashing. It's aesthetic goals for sure. Anyway. Here you go, Chet. Dan, you should watch this. This is like a TikTok of someone falling down the stairs. Like, it's so... Or when somebody in Home Depot takes like a cardboard tube and goes like, hey! And then the other dude is like a 55-year-old guy who just beats the crap out of him. It's an all-time video for sure. Oh... I wish they were banned here. People are legit calling firefighters and ambushing them with fireworks? What the hell? They're like calling 911 and then when the fire department shows up, they're shooting explosives at them? Well, that's already illegal, I guess. Can I watch it or is it TOS? It's not TOS. They don't die. They're just like, they just set off some fireworks inside of their apartment. Here, I'll let you hear the sound. Here it comes. That's pretty good. That's a classic. This is a great video. It's the first time I've seen it with sound. Anyway, in this sushi bar that's famous for its exotic sushi, we have with us the legendary sushi expert Vincent Yamaoka. Ahem, I am Vincent Yamaoka. Hello, Vincent. How would you define sushi? It's a very simple dish. There's only rice, vinegar, wasabi, and fish that goes on top. Excuse me. Sometimes there's yams. Sometimes there's sweet potato, the most underrated of all the rolls. Simple does not mean easy. Listen. How good the ingredients are, how they were stored, aged, and how they were cut, how the rice was cooked, how it was molded. All these things matter. The ingredients for sushi have long been similar. The king of fish, the tuna, and particularly the belly. Below that, the olive, flounder, and amberjack with white and red meat. All verified ingredients, you understand. Legacy verified, though? To dare to use new ingredients despite the many proven ones that existed from the Edo era, regardless of the taste, this shows a lack of respect. You have once criticized California rolls as not being real sushi. We're curious to know what your opinion on bancho sushi will be. Now, let's start by introducing the star of today's show, Bancho. Who asked? So true. Okay. New content. VIP. VIP visit in 2 days. Procure the ingredients by the designated date. Bro, I need to hire some staff. I can't handle the demand anymore. I'm gonna fall off like Noodle Box. It's a little local content for you. Okay, enhance this, please. Then enhance this, please. Stop skipping. No. Noodle Box fell off. Bro, I don't know what happened to Noodle Box. It doesn't, like, exist anymore. There used to be a Noodle Box on every corner in Vancouver. And they were pretty good. They're not, like, the best food you've ever had, but, like, a nice, you know, reliable place to get some actually spicy food. I don't know what happened, though. They disappeared. Okay, this one, I'm just putting you on the menu raw style. And same to you. Holy cow, we got too many spaces. Langley's Noodle Box was garbage. I think they just expanded like too big, too fast or something like that. When they disappeared, they were gone. Like there was Noodle Box everywhere, and then it was like 8 months later, you're like, what happened to all the Noodle Boxes? And then you Google it and you find their Twitter account hasn't made a post in like 4 years. And you're like, oh, that seems bad. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared. It's like tennis. You got to stand in the middle because they might want tea on either side. There's still one on West 4th in Kitsa. It's the saddest place I've ever been to. What? We haven't. We put it on the menu. Somebody else ordered it? It doesn't make sense. Oh, no, wait. It's fine. She's okay. Disgusting as usual. Oh, okay. Fantastic. No, she loves it. So what? No head? A scolding from Yoshi. Hey, Handsome Pansome, thanks for the gifted subscription. Hire employees! Please, post a hiring note. I need help. We're hiring. Is she pointing a gun at me? Hiring has begun. Okay. Why'd you skip so much? Honestly, and I think Dan will probably relate, nothing feels better than when you skip text and like... Hold on, you're back here. I gotta focus for a second. I'm out of breath. VO2 max has never been worse. Nothing feels better than making the decision to skip text. And then, like, when you skip the text, you have to press the spacebar 900 times. Because you're like, I was fully justified in skipping this. I would have been here for 100 years. I don't think we're making it to the end here. Nobody wants... Oh, you want it? Go ahead, take it. You saved me. It is Midnight Suns vibes. Nobody wants this? Okay, we'll throw this in the trash then. No big deal. We're not making it all the way to the end of the bar? It's not my fault they wouldn't give me staff, by the way. Like, we had to serve a whole shark before they gave us staff. It hardly seems fair. Did you finish Midnight Suns? No, I got like a 1,000 missions left. You hired a chef instead of a server? They forced me to print the button! They locked me in! Uh-oh. Who is she? Slark. She's just a minnow, babe. You're the real... Oh, no! Well, people are saying maybe you should have done the shark quest earlier. Here's the thing. If they want me to prioritize, like, a quest, maybe they shouldn't give me 15 quests every damn day. Maybe they should give me, like, one quest. Then I'll prioritize that quest. Sorry, I was too busy getting the bombs and building a drone and getting my hush gun to level 2 and collecting Pokemon cards on the app and... Sea People bracelet. Equip it? Sure. Why not? Duff's Pink Delivery. How often do you think one should visit the eye doctor? Great question. Hold on. I would like to save my game. I would like to exit to the main menu and save my game. My favorite setting. Save. I think if you have glasses, like if you have a prescription, you should go once every 2 years. That's what I always heard. If you don't have a prescription, my ass would never be there. I would wait until somebody said like, well, you can't see that, and then I would go. I would wait until I had leaking vitreous fluid. Okay, I'm going to close this window. We're going to play some Switch Golf. Did I slash marker? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Slash marker. Dave the Diver.